title of this week's US CQM Forecast Alert is Multiple Economic Forecasting Approaches are Essential for Current Economic Judgment. These are the main economic indicators updated in this week's CQM. Advance GDP in 2020 Q4 was released to be 4.0% growth rate. Advance economic growth rate in 2020 Q4 was somewhat below the CQM forecast on the expenditure side. This is because CQM overestimated inventory changes. The US economy recovered rapidly until early December, and since then, the pace of economic recovery has slowed. Ultimately, it became close to the average GDP on both the expenditure and income side. CQM forecasts of inflation were fairly accurate. Headline inflation rose until mid-September, reaching more than 3%. However, it slowed down after that and bottomed out in the latter half of November. Then it has settled in the range of 1% to 1.5%. PCA accurately predicted the economic growth rate and GDP price deflator in 2020 Q4. PCA also shows the speed of economic recovery has slowed since mid-December. Conclusion from this week's CQM Forecast Alert. The purpose of CQM, PCA, and GDP nowcast is to capture the current economic situation in terms of trends and numbers. Focusing solely on GDP on the expenditure side increases the risk of misjudging economic conditions. On the expenditure side, large changes in 1 month's inventories and imports and exports sometimes have a significant impact on the economic growth forecast. Especially in the environment of COVID-19, there are large uncertainties in inventories and imports and exports. Therefore, multiple economic forecasting approaches are essential for correct economic judgment. This slide contains information about this week's detailed CQM forecast, the original developer of CQM, and CQM theory papers.